A stud, some savings, and a pivot defense. This is Mayo's Triple Play, Week 2, DraftKings Picks. Derrick Henry is gonna be popular, but let me ask you this. Who cares? He's cheaper than the other elite backs with the best matchup against a horrific run defense at home as almost double-digit favorites. It's a 20-touch floor for Henry against Jacksonville. In reality, that number is probably a lot closer to 30. Don't worry about his lack of receiving work on DraftKings. It doesn't matter when you're that high of a volume back. Don't overthink this one. And then there was Chris Herndon. He's basically the last man standing in the Jets passing game. Super cheap too. Now, it's still the Jets, so that's a problem. But with so few options, Herndon's gonna be a target monster. He was targeted on 35% of his routes in Week 1, sneakily leading to 7 targets and 6 catches, both tied for the second best totals in a game for his entire career. Rostering Jets, never fun, but it's huge savings at tight end. The Eagles D gave up 27 points to the Washingtons last week. They're terrible. Maybe, but it's far more likely they're not. Frankly, I don't really care how many points my fantasy defense gives up, as long as they're getting to the quarterback. And Philly's still doing that. Since the beginning of last season, they're 8th in pressure rate and ended up 6th last week in adjusted sack rate. The Rams O-line, middle of the pack in pass protection, yet we're projected far worse entering the year. Get to Jared Goff and get fantasy points. Since last year, Goff is bottom 5 among QBs in TD rate and interception rate.